Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm playing a video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. This one's a bit festive, I guess. Kind of. But we'll get into that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yam around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It is my Zima Blue shirt. I've worn this one a few times in reviews. What is Zima Blue? Zima Blue is the name of an animated short that was done on the anthology series Love, Death, and Robots, which was/is, I'm not sure if Netflix is still doing it, but it basically did, like I said, it was an anthology series that would feature animated series, or animated shorts rather, typically focusing on like sci-fi elements. A lot of them were adapted from like books and stuff like that, and I super was into it, man. Like, still am. Like, was isn't the proper term there, because like I still think it's really, really cool, really great platform for, you know, just creators to go over there and showcase what they could do. Zima Blue ended up being pretty much my favorite of the first run of it, the original season. I loved everything about it. I thought the story was super cool. I thought the visual style was just impeccable, just really neat. And so when I was just like, you know what, I wonder if I can get a shirt, and yeah, and so it's got the I consider it to be fairly iconic, like the, you know, sort of sitting in the lotus position kind of thing of one of the main characters. But anyway, check it out, it's very cool. What am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why is it festive or what the hell ever? Boom! It's these! It's Hostess. Specifically, Frosted Strawberry Limited Edition Donettes. Which, as you can see, it's got like the heart things. It's kind of meant to be for like Valentine's Day, even though it came out in January. I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't really focus too much on the Valentine's Day stuff when it comes to like doing the reviews. I did like a little Valentine's Day thing like a couple years ago. But I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, they come out with some stuff for it, but usually it's just like heart-shaped versions of shit, you know? But I saw these and I was like, okay. So let's open it up. I like some Hostess donuts every now and again. I've reviewed a number of flavors on the show over the years. Let's see if I can get one out. So I kind of want to do a thing. We'll see if I can make it happen. Let's see if we can get the thing, and then we'll do a thing for the thing because it's a thing. Boom! It looks like it's like this. Ha 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 ha! Maybe? I don't know, man. It's kind of, packaging kind of sucks on this. Ha 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 ha! Sure. Home. Outside tastes just like a normal chocolate donut. Yeah, there's kind of a mild strawberry flavor to it. Not exactly punching you in the face or anything, but it's kind of nice. Strawberry and chocolate works really well as a flavor combination, obviously. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more strawberry flavor, if I'm honest. Like, it's not, I mean, it's there, but I don't know. I feel like you're getting, like, probably a solid, I'm going to say, like, 85% chocolate and maybe 15% strawberry. And, I mean, you know, it kind of works to some level, but, you know, for me, if you watch the show, you know I like contrasting flavors. This is one of those things where it's like, it should be really nice because it should have that nice contrast, but because the strawberry is so subdued compared to the chocolate, I don't know, it doesn't really get that proper contrast. You can see the inside is red, which is almost certainly just some sort of food coloring. Yeah. Like, they're kind of nice. They do offer something a little bit different than the normal chocolate donuts, but not nearly as much as I would have liked, especially for a limited time item. I feel like they could have done a lot better with these. Like, they're tasty enough, but they're tasty enough because they're mostly just a chocolate donut, and chocolate donuts are fine. The strawberry aspect is really, it is offering something, but it's fairly minimal. I don't dislike it, but it's one of those things, I think this could have been a lot better. Because, yeah, the strawberry flavor, it's there, it's doing a little something, but it's kind of almost an after effect. And, of course, you're not really getting, like, a proper chocolate strawberry experience, because, with the strawberry itself, not only do you get the sweetness from the strawberry, you get the nice fruitiness, you get the, the tangy, kind of, ness from the little bit of the bite from the strawberry. All those things work into creating that contrast. With this, it's basically just kind of, chocolate sweetness with sort of a mild hint of kind of a, minimal strawberry flavor. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? Maybe occasionally, and kinda, I guess. I'm very sort of here or there on these. Like, would I get them again? Maybe, but it's not that I would get them because I feel like they're particularly outstanding. I would get them again because occasionally I'll get like just a normal thing of Donettes, and these at least do offer a little something different, So that's basically their strength, is like they already kind of work like normal chocolate Donettes work, just with a little something extra. So that's probably why I would get them again. As a limited time, like funky item thing, I do feel like they're just underdeveloped. I think, again, these could have been really good, but they needed to push the strawberry flavor a lot more. And I feel like they kind of let down on that. But would I maybe go over there, especially because, what with these being like a holiday item kind of thing, they're almost certainly going to end up in the freaking discount bin at gas stations and stuff when they're just trying to unload them after the holiday. So by that same token, that might be the time to get them if I were to recommend them. They're perfectly fine. If you enjoy chocolate donuts, they basically do that, plus just, like I said, a little strawberry extra. They're nothing all that special or amazing, but they're perfectly competent because the thing that they're built off is perfectly competent. That's kind of where I feel on them. They're not something you need to run out and try, but if you run into them and you want to give them a go, they'll probably be fine for you. I think they'll probably taste more or less like you think they will. Anyway, 5 things before we get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly proper chocolate strawberry-tastic rest of your life. Back when I worked at a bakery a billion years ago, we actually used to go over there and sell chocolate strawberries during that, the Valentine season and stuff like that. And, they were always pretty cool, and, they'd be a pretty good seller during that period of time. So, they weren't my favorite thing that we offered there, but final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes. And unfortunately, we have to deal with that. I don't know anybody in my life, whether they're on the better end of the spectrum or the worse end of the spectrum as far as, situations that have arisen. I don't know anybody who's been able to make it throughout their lives without having to deal with those bumps along the way. And when we do, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, I'll probably release this video sometime around Valentine's Day. Maybe. I don't know. I just kind of, I really don't have a schedule to most of these things, unless it's like something really specific, or if it's a new item, I try to get it out. Otherwise, it just end up in the backlog, and then sometimes I'll go through and I'll be uploading stuff, and I'll be like, Oh yeah, which one is this video again? Oh, I should have released this like 2 months ago. But anyway, um, but no, if you are celebrating the Valentine season around the time you're doing this, hopefully, if it's to your choosing, you have somebody to share it with, and if you don't, that's perfectly okay too. Just remember, folks, you do you. Like, you don't have to be involved with anybody if you don't want to be involved with anybody, and don't let a dumbass made up holiday get you down, regardless. But by that same token, if you are in that position, well, hopefully you can go over there and highlight it a little bit more for yourselves. And at the end of the day, folks, love and respect whoever you're with every single day of the year, regardless of what the fuck Hallmark tells you. I'm just saying. Anyway, bye.